Welcome to Pax Europiana, this time here in Belgrade on the 24th of March in front of Hotel Moscow. And I would be really happy if this hotel would be renamed into Hotel Kiev. It is absolutely important that Serbia changes its policy away from Russia towards Ukraine and becomes a real supporter of European Ukraine. That's also the center of orthodoxy, and it's logical. I never understood why there is this pivot towards Russia. It's an aggressive non-European power. It's the brutal bombers of Mariupol. It's the destroyers of Syria. How can Serbia, a European country, be so close to Russia? But unfortunately, this is deep in the Serbian narrative inside. This cooperation from the 19th century liberation wars of the Balkans, and then this fascination with Putin, and also the whole things connecting the assassination of Franz Ferdinand, which was plotted here in Belgrade. And I don't know if the Russian Secret Service and the Russian embassy was in favor or who really supported it, but that the Serbs did that alone, I really doubt that. That's for sure. They were of course informed in Petersburg, and they were of course complicit in that crime, and they were of course giving security guarantees because they wanted to break up the Austrian-Hungarian Empire. And in this kind of line of thinking, today's Vučić policy still seems to be, better to have a big war in Europe and then to have the necessity of recognizing Kosovo. And so even in that war in Ukraine from Russia, which is so clearly a Russian war crime, everybody is absolutely clear, and then they stick with Russia. And that's of course very unfortunately. I'm sure the European diplomats had to be very heavy-handed in order to keep Serbia out of officially supporting Russia. They didn't do that, and they have also not at the UN voted with Russia, because they would have been completely isolated together with rogue states, because the last supporters of Serbia are Eritrea, Cuba, not even China, but it's Syria, North Korea, and these are the terrible five of the world, the rogue states of the world, Iran. These are this level of states, and Serbia is a European country to be, and that level is an absolute disaster. And of course it didn't happen, they didn't do it, but they didn't close the airspace, and they didn't really support Ukraine, and that's very unfortunate, and I cannot understand it. If you feel that you are always mistreated by history and misunderstood in your colonial anti-Ottoman struggle, then why do you not support other victims of colonial suppression? It's not logical. If it's all with religion, yes, but the people in Mariupol were Orthodox Christians 100%. They were even not the Ukrainian Orthodox Christians in the sense of the church, but of Russian Orthodox. And they didn't save them from Putin's bombs. So if you are very religious, I cannot understand that you support the shelling of innocent people whose government has committed no crime and all these things. It's very bad. But it goes deeper, I'm also now thinking that the killing of Djindjic, I will have to go to his place as well, where he was shot. If not there, was also Putin's FSB already involved. Let's think about it. It was 2003, and the links were already, of course, Putin's rise was very connected with the Chechen war, with the Kosovo war, and Djindjic then took power. Djindjic took power, he took the hero Milosevic out, and he had to be punished. And was it really the Serbs alone? Was it Moscow's hand in that? We will find out. I will investigate in that one, because I met the guy Djindjic. He was very good pro-European. Serbia could be maybe in the EU already if they had recognized Kosovo and joined very fast. If they had really continued the western turn of Djindjic, maybe they would have joined with Croatia. History could be completely different. Now we are in 2022. They still protest against the 4th of March. They still think they were a victim. They don't see themselves as victims of Milosevic, but were a victim of NATO. Some of the Socialist Party here, I saw these activities, and it's absolutely drama. So I wonder what was the Russian role in the Djindjic assassination, and I will now investigate and go to his burial place, and I will also see where there is the place where he was shot. Anyhow, Hotel Moscow, rename it into Hotel Kiev. That's the first priority. And Serbia, please join the West fully. And that is much more beneficial for the people. Everybody here complains about lack of money. That is, of course, the future can be much better, like in Croatia. It's already double rich as Serbia. And you are in the heart of the Balkans. You could be as well very successful. So I call for full integration. And anyhow, you don't want to be associated with the war criminal rogue country of Serbia. You have to confiscate the assets here in Serbia, confiscate the NIS, the energy industry, and join Europe. It's now the moment to really do the Western turn. I hope for that. European Serbia, I hope for you. Bye.